Anyway. Hee. Oh, coin collection. I know it's late. Okay. Or later. Don't worry, this is still part of the event. Hi guys. Missed that coin, but oh well. I don't need to get maxed out by any means. Hey, Multi. Yeah, by the way, guys, of course, as usual, multi-streaming Twitch and YouTube. Hey, Mystic. Hey, Swatty. Hey, John. Hey, Eli. What up? Hello? Get in there. What even is this? Oh, a ladybug. Kind of a cool little arena, honestly. Although all the gold coins seem to be in very weird spots. And as much as I both love the parkour, I also hate it. Because it's very carpal tunnel-y. That's a word. I did it, you guys. I got to 100 points. Epic. Alright, that's that challenge done. Haven't played in 7 months. What happened when I was gone? Well, you probably saw taxes, so... Like the taxes update? So probably not much. You still playing ZZZ? Zenless? Not really. I'm kind of just hopping on every now and then to get footage for a review. I still gotta do my Blade and Sorcery review. I keep forgetting. Just been so busy lately. But yeah, I've got a video that in regards to, oh, I haven't played in 7 months. I got a video talking about the stuff that was added for returning players, blah, 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 stuff like that, you know. Stopped playing a while ago, but I still watch your videos from time to time. Do you recommend getting back into the game free to play? Sure. I don't know, man. Do whatever you want. Like, it's not like the game's in a bad state right now. I mean, it is on console, but that's just due to like the economy being dead. Man, not getting lucky with these spawns here. Hey, Mystery. Playing Terraria again? Oh my god. Also, GG on that 40k PR. Hey, Frog. Yes, the cake dungeons are back. The event is on. No, I know you love Terraria, Mystery. I know. I started playing V Rising the other day. Finally, like, saw some gameplay and I was like, oh, this game looks kind of cool. And then I started playing it and it's like, yeah, it's a good game. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the series. Like, there's kind of a point going on right now with like me and the channel where, you know, trying to decide what, like, how far is too far in terms of like editing with my videos and stuff. Like, do I beat V Rising and then collage it all into a single video? Because that's a lot of work and a lot of time versus just, you know, trying to get videos out at an average of like 20 minutes, maybe like a couple hours worth of footage cut down to 20 minutes. So it's just, I don't know. It's in a very strange place right now. I do not like YouTube at the moment. Then there's also the point of, well, do I upload it to the second channel? And it's like, I mean, I could, but just saying, I really enjoy how high production your videos have been. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. No, I know. I'm not saying like that's the thing is it's kind of a strange situation where it's like, do I do it all like for example, V Rising's not going to be a game that's going to be popular on the channel. I just know that just because of the weirdness of what it is. And so it's kind of like, so do I collage down like 10 hours worth of footage into 1 hour, you know, and just do a one-off video? It's kind of a strange situation right now because it's one of those games where I want to do a series on it, but I don't know if I can justify it. I haven't had this kind of roadblock before. It's just stuff that I'm kind of internalizing. Hey, Miss Rhett, what about Diablo? Are you going to play it again? No, I'm just waiting on Path of Exile 2. V Rising is very similar to Diablo, actually. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like Ark meets Diablo. Like, that's what really surprised me. Apparently, it can go up to like servers of 60 people or something ridiculous. But anyways, V Rising 100 days. I would love to watch that. Is there an in-game day tracker? Because yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, okay. I see where you're going. Like, I could more so market it like as if it was a Minecraft video. Yeah, that makes more sense to my brain than just another traditional Let's Play. I'll have to see if I can find out like a day tracker or something. Yeah, that's a good idea, Kara. Thank you. That wraps up the idea with a nice bow. I like that. I know I like the Minecraft 100-day videos too. I thought about like doing that with like some modded games and stuff like that, like modded servers or just modded worlds. Because when you think about it, 100 days is actually not very long in Minecraft. Because the big thing is I'm trying to find the balance of like how much time do I invest in this versus, you know, like gameplay wise, editing wise versus like the video and its outcome. And that makes sense to me because if I put like a limit on it, I could easily like, that's how I could do the Let's Play, like V Rising 100 days. And then if it, you know, if I keep playing it beyond that, then I can do 200 days and so on and so forth. That makes a lot more sense to me. I mean, Minecraft in general, good God, 100 days is nothing. I think a day in that game is like 5 minutes if you sleep. It's something really ridiculous. Like, so they only really play like for a couple hours. $100 is nothing. I don't know how YouTubers get so much content out of it. Yeah, I know. Like that's why you gotta be like one of those super efficient builders. Like this year anyway, I always knew about him, but I started watching what's his name, Smallish Beans, Joel, and he's got like a lot of those videos, and I mean he's an incredible builder. A lot of times he'll use world edit though, which yeah. A full day night cycle is around 24 minutes. That's 6 minutes per day in Terraria if you sleep. Oh. We're talking about Minecraft, but okay. Minecraft speedrun the Elder Dragon. I could. That'd be kind of fun. I'm not like super craving Minecraft. I actually really want to go back to Windcraft because they had their huge update, but you have to like buy into it, and I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, Spooky. Want to sell Glim 50 million flux? Be careful. You might get banned. Also, there's like hardcore content in V Rising, which changes all the bosses and is super cool. Oh, do you mean like hardcore, like you die, that's it? Or do you mean like hard mode, which changes the bosses? Because I will say, like, I'm still pretty early on in the game, but I really like the combat. I'm very surprised by it. That might be something that I get into later, if V Rising stays that interesting for me. But I will say that the game's pretty damn cool, man. Like, it's got a lot more going for it than I thought it did. Even when I first, like, you know, I bought it on a whim and just started playing it, and then it was like, oh, like I could just tell based on like the controls and the gameplay and stuff that it's like, this is a good game. But it is also a survival game, which means that I need to like, I tweak a lot of the settings. Wait, defeat Sunfest Delves. Oh, right. Okay, I didn't know we already did the cake dungeons. If I want to buy into something, it better be its own game, not a Minecraft server. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's like a bad idea to buy into Windcraft, but most of all, it's because you're buying into the beta of it right now. So it's like, I'll just wait. Especially, it's too expensive. It's like 30 American. Like, no. Do I have one of these stupid portals? I thought I did. Like the last chair. Or whatever. No, I know what hardcore traditionally means, multi. Yeah, like you die and then that's it. Your file is deleted. But I'm just saying, like, for re-rising, it might be something different. Guess I didn't buy that portal. Like, I don't know enough about the game to say. Oh, wait, I gotta complete 3 of these anyway, so I need you. I'll still do this stupid one. $30. That's almost a large pizza. Except if it's a Costco pizza, right? I hate the Canadian economy right now. I know. I will say this. At least. So for the longest time, I don't know if you ever had this mystery, but since our money sucked so much, Steam didn't allow me to like gift anything to my American friends. But now suddenly it seems like they just got it working again. So that's been nice. Not nice for my wallet. Empty rooms of creatures. Okay. Okay, weird. But yeah, in terms of the hardcore difficulty, like in World of Warcraft, I can understand that it would make like really good content, but I personally could just not do it. Like, I don't know. Maybe in the future, maybe eventually I'll start doing stuff like that, just because like there's a point to my enjoyment of the game versus the like quality of the content. And so like even with in regards to V Rising, since it's a survival game, but it lets you tweak all of the server settings. So I'd like crank all of it up so that it doesn't waste my time. Which is kind of bad because, you know, in most cases they want like as far as content creation is concerned, it's like you want it to be as slow as possible. But since I'm doing heavy cuts anyway, it's like, why? Hey, Vincent. Oh, Trove doesn't have hardcore servers. I could see that. That would actually be fun to me. Granted, you would only ever die at the early game or when you got to Leviathans. Like, let's be real. Oh, the objective's done. You'd basically just have to be super careful, log in every day, get your qubits, and get Death Defying. And then just avoid any enemies that one-shot you through Death Defying. That's it. Oh no, the last time we'll see Pinzo. Okay. Guess I better create another one. Let me also, yeah, let me write down the whole 100-day thing. I mean, I got so many video ideas I've written down, but I just never get around to. Even in regards to Elden Ring, like I still need to go through my streams and make separate videos for each of the bosses. Mostly my victory on the bosses. And then I wanted to collage that all together into one video. And then otherwise, I still want to do like a tier list of all the DLC bosses and stuff. The problem is that, am I going to get around to it while it's still relevant? Probably not. Best magic class in Trove? The Knight. Just put magic gear on him and you'll see. I've still been playing Elden Ring. I just haven't been creating content on it. I'm recording it and I'll probably splice it all together into like a shorter video again. But I'll be perfectly honest, I really don't like... Oh, I skipped an objective. I really don't like the core mechanics of Elden Ring. Like, I think FromSoft needs to get with the times, man, because I want to go through the DLC again and I want to practice the bosses and actually get good at them. But I can't do that because if you end up defeating them, you can never fight them again until you end up going into New Game Plus. And how do you go into New Game Plus and get into the DLC? Oh, 10 hours. Okay, cool. So I gotta just waste a bunch of my time because they won't modernize. Like, I wish that there was a, you know, seamless co-op is great, but I wish that he would add like some quality of life mechanics. Like, we should be able to resummon bosses and stuff. Because otherwise there's a mod called Elden Ring Reforged that does that. But it also tweaks difficulty and it's modders, so they don't know what they're doing. And so the difficulty scaling is awful. Who's Bale? A chunky dragon in the Elden Ring DLC. He's my favorite boss. But there's a character in the game that kind of had a meme come out of it because he's like, curse you, Bale! Like... The funny thing is, like, when I was playing, you know, the Elden Ring Reforged, it started out so cool. But then as soon as you start getting into, like, the Ray of Lucaria and stuff and all the magic rebalances, it's like there's a problem that modders have where they don't realize they've put so many hours into the game that their perspective is completely warped, you know? That's one thing that I, like... appreciate, I guess, about having new players coming to Trove is it constantly keeps me grounded in like trying to understand, okay, how does a new player approach this game? Because while my tutorials for the most part tried to get to the point and acknowledge and understand that most people watching my videos have an understanding of this game, I still learned very quickly, oh, there's new people coming that don't understand this terminology. Which is why I often make fun of Trove's terminology. Because, oh, what's the light stat? Armor penetration. Oh, what's Magic Find do? Ah, it's not what every other game calls it, you know? My point being, long story short, is that the modders of Elden Ring Reforged are psychotic. So they're like, there'll be like a part in the vanilla game where they're like, we feel like this should have been more difficult, or we didn't like that you went through this one area so quickly, so we changed it. And it's like, what did they change? Oh, they just made it so that it one-shots you instead, or like just constantly barrages you with a spell or something. Like, it's not like balanced or good. It's just, oh, we just made it harder so you couldn't ignore it. Thank you, modders. Like, huge throwback, but when I was doing the Mario 64 co-op stuff with my brother. And you play the base game of Mario 64, and it's so good, right? Because it's made by a team of professionals. And then you play, what was it, Star Road? I think that was like a completely modded campaign. And it expects you to do like perfect triple jumps in rapid succession. And it's like, bro, I'm not a modder who has like hundreds of hours and understands like every little nuance to the character's controls. So like that's where I learned first and foremost. It's like, oh, modders do not understand how to make a video game. That's why they're modding an existing video game. Which, no shade towards the modding community at all. Anyways, excuse my long rant. Jeez. What's your opinion on Stellarian? I'm not a big fan of him. He's very, very powerful, if that's what you're asking. Also, sorry, Jacob. I know you asked that like 10 minutes ago, but I just kept rambling. Do you complete all your quests in Elden Ring DLC? No. I did most of them, but I didn't want to look anything up. So obviously a lot of the quests got broken or I didn't complete them. That's where I'll complete them again when I go into New Game Plus. I'm ready to go into New Game Plus, but I gotta be ready to dedicate a few hours to like just rushing to the DLC. And then furthermore, to the point of, you know, the crappy mechanics in Elden Ring, I hate how when you beat a boss of a dungeon, you basically can't play that dungeon anymore. Like if there's one thing that I'd love them to have is let me reset the boss and reset the dungeon, like so that I don't have to go into New Game Plus all the damn time. So what I'm probably gonna do, honestly, is when I go through the DLC a second time, I'm probably just going to ignore a lot of the bosses so that I can keep playing. Which is kind of stupid that I have to do that. But yeah. Hey, Zayla. Oh, right. Yeah, the Hyperpin X. That's right. Did you end up defeating the NPCs? Yeah, I got most of their armor and stuff. I would need to side with the old man in my next playthrough because I betrayed him the first time. Because I thought that's how I ended up getting his weapon, but no, you got to side with him to get his weapon. So that makes sense. There's an August event coming soon. Yep. They made that post talking about all of the events that were coming, and pretty much I think we got events coming like every second week or something, or maybe it's every third week. Let me actually see. See if I can find the page that talked about it. It was mostly in regards to Xbox. There's a lot of spam posts about deals. Here we go. Xbox events. So we got July is Sunfest. August is the Easter event. September is ? And then October is the Neonopolis event. Okay, so maybe it's not every 2 weeks. St. Cubeslick. That is going to start on the 23rd this month. Okay. And then in August, it's August 13th. And then Bunfest, August 27th. Okay, yeah, so it's almost every 2 weeks. That's pretty good, I guess. Am I going the right way or did I get turned around? I think I'm going the right way. Yes, we are. Good. Florments are still good? No, not really, unfortunately. They ended up nerfing like the way that it handles bosses. So doesn't really work very well anymore. It's still not awful, but it's not great. Yeah, I know. That's the big thing for me, Multi, is even though I say I'm not going to fight the bosses, I'm probably going to have to because, frankly speaking, I need to get a lot of their items. Where are my stupid delve keys? I hate this inventory. I don't care. I just hate it. It moves all my items like every single time. Now the question is, do I keep doing this? Or do I do the present dungeons? I don't know what's more efficient. Probably the presents, let's be real. And this is the delves, so what am I thinking? Delve sucks. Best event is Shadow's Eve because of the skellies. Shadow's Eve is definitely one of my favorite events, yeah. Okay, let's see. I know my green screen is gonna mess up. Oh wow. I actually got enough tokens for this stuff. Okay, so I could get the ally, but I gotta get more chocolate. So fun. Yeah, never mind the skelly boxes. You keep saying Pirate Captain is the best magic class, but I don't see anyone using it. That's because Miss Rhett's a pirate, man. I don't know. I mean, if you really want best, like, I don't know, man. The best boss killers are physical damage, honestly. For magic, Ice Age is really good. Draco and Tomb Raiser are okay for boss killers. They most of all have high survivability. Pirate Captain secretly is really good. Lots of people underestimate it. I don't know. Faye's all right, I guess. Yeah, I didn't realize that the daily quests actually gave me like 100 coins, so you can get the event done pretty quick with the new items. That's actually really good. I'm glad that they do that. Chocolate, that's what I was going for. Wow, I love wasting my cupcakes. Yeah, the secret that a lot of people don't realize, and I talked about this in my Pirate Captain video, is Pirate Captain's ult can stack if you're quick enough. So it kind of it takes a while to get the damage optimal. It's very, very finicky. But when you have like 3 or 4 of your ults going at a time, I think you can only get like 3 at a time if you're quick. But yeah, it's really, really high damage. Gunslinger secretly the best. Yeah. Yeah, Gunslinger is actually the best. All you do is just spam your number 1 ability. Oh, wow. I thought I went into a candy biome, but I guess I didn't. At least there's chocolate. Thank God. Oop. Ice Age is only for the new delves because it freezes enemies. No, it's still a pretty good boss killer. It's not as good as it once was. People were using it a lot for Leviathans. Jesus, dude. Can you I'm so far away from you. Get lost. The range on these enemies, man. Was he damaging me? No, but he was still knocking me around because that's so fun. I built up Gunslinger and it was the worst thing ever. You won't trick me. Yes. Gunslinger sucks, unfortunately. The funny thing is Gunslinger did actually get a rework at one point. And it was the worst rework I've ever seen. Because, it didn't do anything. All right, did we get the stupid ally or the boat, or I guess I'll get the dumb ally. Wow, 10 mastery. Oh my god. So epic. Yeah, no, it's a joke about Gunslinger being good. It does suck for Gunslinger mains, genuinely. Oh, look. Bitcoin. Okay, I guess we'll do a bit more of these cake dungeons here. Just before I gotta start working on supper. Top 3 best classes. I got tier list videos already, dude. I'm sorry. Top 3 is way too specific. Off the top of my head, it's like, oh. Best all-around class, in my opinion, Shadowhunter. It doesn't work very well for the new end game, you know, U12/U15, whatever they want to call it. But I'd say Shadowhunter is at the point where he's got lots and lots of damage, he's got lots and lots of speed. I mean, I guess top 3 would be Gunslinger, Fey Trickster, and Candy Barb. Yeah, sure. Gunslinger being the top, of course. Even though I just said it was terrible. What about Dino Tamer? Dino Tamer is really good. Fey Trickster's okay. It is. Where are you putting Boomer? Oh, Boomer's last. Boomer sucks. He needs a rework really bad. He needs to be even stronger. Kidding. Yeah, Neon Ninja is still the fastest for speed farming. I'm in a tough spot of the game where if I ask for tips, people just tell me to go all out despite not being able to do U11. Huh? Oh, my highest character there. Get to the point, man. my highest character is 28k PR. I can barely get C3. What should I do? Well, it depends if you're on console or PC. Because when the new gear update hits consoles, it's going to make that way easier. Crystal gear basically becomes a joke. However, if you're focusing on PR, you're kind of getting to the point where, unfortunately, you're kind of getting to the bottom of the barrel. Which means it starts getting very specific what you can actually grind to get stronger. So overall, you're on console. So I would say the gear update when it comes out, refer to my other videos, crystal gear is a joke. It's so much easier to get. But otherwise, you're going to need dragons, you're going to need to augment your gems, and you're going to need to upgrade your crystal gear as much as you can. Pretty much every little thing counts. If you're not strong enough for the late game areas, you have to work on your Geode Mastery because that gets you a lot of light, even though Geode Mastery sucks to farm. Last thing that you pretty much at the absolute end game is just Mastery, because Mastery will slightly give you PR boosts. But yeah, unfortunately, you're kind of just stuck with only doing a select few things. And then yeah, like Cool Boy said, what class is your main? That also matters a lot, because if you're playing someone like the Gunslinger, which we keep memeing on, that PR is not gonna matter. Dino versus Ice Age. In my opinion, I like Dino Tamer more. He's faster and he's funner. Ice Sage has higher damage. But Dino Tamer's hit detection is better because the net just gets thrown on the ground and kills everything, instead of Ice Sage where you're just shooting and, you know, nothing's happening. No multi, it's new people asking questions. It's not bots. Dino Tamer's my main, also Revenant. Oh yeah, then you're not bad. They're both pretty strong. Revenant's also a powerhouse that a lot of people sleep on. Most of all just because his gameplay's kind of eh, in my opinion. I'd say Dino Tamer is going to be more for speed, whereas Revenant is going to be more of a boss killer. But honestly, you're fine playing either of them. Oh no, I know that I could just be destroying the bosses through the walls. I know. I'm not 100% familiar with where the chest spawns yet. I'm learning it. Because if you want to actually get the coin, you have to destroy the chest. And it doesn't always mark it. I wish I listened to your bard video and didn't build it for farming. Because it's like a whole mini game trying to keep the rhythm. Yeah, there's a lot of people that enjoy the bard specifically because of that, and that's cool. But for me personally, yeah, I'm not super into him. See, like then I just start shooting randomly, and I don't know where the chest is because unfortunately the mod doesn't show it. Like the chest finder mod, there he is. Sometimes it'll shadow mark him, but not very often. My main is whatever I see first, because I can't pick. Yes. So you actually have like a good set of gear on all your characters then? Because I don't. Even right now, I'm using my Shadow Hunter. My Shadow Hunter sucks. PR is really low. His stats are really low. That's why we're just chilling in U8. Okay, so it's like right there in the corner. All right. See if I can remember that. You have your mods linked somewhere. I have a video that shows all the mods that I use. Unfortunately, because of how YouTube works, I couldn't link all of them. But most of all, just mention them all. Where was it? Here? Whatever, I'll just blast my way in. Oh, there it was right there. It's just for some reason it wasn't working. Cool. I mean, now we're basically at the point where I'm just completing my tomes. I guess I'll get the stupid mana. Where are you? Oh. So it's one block in, 5 blocks down, something like that. See if that's consistent. My Shadow Hunter's low PR just because I got all my gear on my boomer. Because Shadow Hunter's not cutting it in the new difficulty. So here. Yep. These cake dungeons don't come around often enough for me to have them memorized. Also, yes, I just don't know how to say hello because your username is literally just a dot, but you got the icon of D, so hello. What's the best mount for farming dungeons? You can use pretty much anything that gives you infinite jump. So Gonda, Cosmic Dragon, Volatile Bounder. Whichever one is easier for you to obtain, just use that. Also, how many tokens? I wonder how many tokens do we actually get out of these dungeons? Because it seems like it's the most cost effective to just log in, get your dailies, log out. Which I can do that, but hey, Tony. 1 block in. Where is it? Where are you, you scum? Oh, that's 1 block in right there. Yeah, there it is. is. Slowly getting it. Is it normal Shadowhunter? Oh, shooting through walls? Yeah. When they did the rework, which was a while ago, they changed it. What about if I just do it from this side? I think I just did it already. Oh, you're in D&D. Yeah, I'm probably like hidden as well, honestly. I'm not going to be on for too much longer, honestly speaking. Because I got to start making din-din for the wife soon. Hello? You can get 1 or 2 coins sometimes, or nothing. Yeah, okay. I didn't know you could get 2, but yeah, that sounds about right. What's Draco for? Draco's got high survivability, also has more damage than most people think. Do this last one. Guys, I almost got a Paragon level. Did I farm for Shadowhunter or Dino Tamer? Up to you. I think Shadowhunter's easier to obtain. But it really depends on the gameplay that you enjoy. You should always play the class that you enjoy first and foremost. The dungeons are more so for farming the tradable version of the event allies. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if I got any. I might have got lucky. But yeah, sorry that there's no other like Trove video today or anything, guys. I just been a little too preoccupied. And once again, you know, just I keep saying it, but just trying not to burn out. Because the latest update kind of sucks. Like, I'm all for a grind, but this grind is like impossible for Mystic Gear, which kind of sucks. Because it means I basically don't have anything to do. All right, you know what? Good enough. Never mind the Paragon level. I enjoy Shadowhunter, but I can't do anything in U15 with him. Yes, I know. That's why I had to switch to Boomer. And then when I switched to Solarian, he's significantly stronger for single target. But he doesn't handle groups very well, which is why I swapped back to Boomer. Haha. But it genuinely sucks because now Trove is kind of getting to that bad point that it was at years ago where certain classes do not cut it, which is terrible because it means you can't just main whatever class you want anymore. God, I gotta do an unboxing video soon. How much damage does Draco do compared to Solarian? Not nearly as much, but he's going to have way more survivability. That's kind of the main thing. And also, Draco will handle groups a lot better. So it kind of depends. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. I got to go and make dinner. Thank you for coming out. Really appreciate it, and I hope you had fun. Bye, guys.